I'm Lawrence Beldon-Smythe, embedded journalist with a troupe of American Civil War reenactors.
It's a large piece of pig, isn't it?
About to face my mortality in a potentially bloody fight for several mounds of dirt. Before the foot soldiers march, the artillery crew and I softened up our foe.
Fire!
This would be an excellent way to mark New Year's or a birthday, although the neighbours may object.
Fire! Fire!
Then I was thrust into the heat of battle.
Wait for me!
Eventually.
Fire! Make it tumble apart!
Today's fight was more organised. Our boys gave it everything, all the gunpowder and screaming we could muster.
Keep it low, keep it hot!
How much longer are we going to do this? I got him! Take this! Ah!
Casualties were high, probably because it was pretty hot standing out in the middle of that field. These uniforms are heavy.
Today's a beautiful day to die, apparently.
The pretty boy Yankees looked all smug in their comfy mounds. I heard later they were supposed to charge, but didn't feel like it. So, sick of waiting and mindful of Sunday evening traffic, we advanced.
Company! Charge! One, go for the wall! One for one, go for the wall! One going!
As I approached the enemy, I thought about what this weekend represents. But before I could reach any conclusions, my fate beckoned.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite o'ercrows my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England. And something about the accession falling on Fortinbras. The rest is silence. Is that all right?
And just like that, the weekend was over. In the blink of an eye, the 1860s were packed away until the next weekend. I'd come to this reenactment expecting to see grown men running around reenacting their childhood. But what I found instead were men, women and children trying to connect with each other and American history. Whether they're dressing up in complex and sweaty costumes, voluntarily choosing to camp miles from room service, pay-per-view movies or toilets, or spending days firing pouches of gunpowder at one another, these people have a purpose.
Aye, aye, Colonel, sir!
They may not have the politics quite right all the time, but they believe strongly in honouring the memory of the millions of people affected by a significant moment in American history.
I salute you, Civil War reenactors, for your spirit, your attention to historic detail, and your gunpowder. This experience has taught me that war in any form is senseless, brutal and tragic, but pretending to be at war can actually be pretty cool, if a little grimy. So until next time, reporting and counting the minutes until I can take a shower from Perryopolis, Pennsylvania, this is Lawrence Beldon-Smythe.